Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault. We're going to talk about 3 places that you need to build bases and why. Now, a couple episodes ago we covered how to build a base for mining purposes. We managed to mine, I think, 3 different things at that base. In fact, we're there right now, so we're going to go ahead and head on outside. But yeah, there's a lot of places that you want to build bases not for what you can mine there, but for other reasons. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, so first off, all 3 of these bases are in the same system. In fact, they're all on the same planet. And I'll take a look at the system we're in right now. It's a pirate system. It's get controlled. And the planet we're on is a bountiful planet. So I chose that because, I didn't want really crappy weather and all to be a major factor for these 3 bases. But, yeah. So we went ahead and we put down a base computer right here on a major trade terminal. And the reason I chose this as a location, I believe you should too. Wow. Andre would be proud of that park job, huh? That's horrible. Alright, I'm sorry. So getting back to why we built here, is because these are great places to farm ships. If you're looking for ships and all that, you can always sit here. And we talked about ship farming, I think it was last night. And getting the S-class ships and all that. If you don't want to do it on the actual space station, you can do it at one of these trade terminals. So it's a handy thing to have a location like this in your inventory. And also, easy place to go ahead, buy and sell stuff, right? As you can see, even though this is a pirate system, the trade terminals are normal when you get down to the planet's surface, so there's that. So yeah, I recommend building at one of these locations. A lot of times I'll build right up top here. Just set everything on the top. This time I just built it out on the actual deck there where the ships land. So, figure, just for the ease of doing the video. But normally I'll build something up here like an observation room or something. If you watch any of my older ship hunting videos from earlier this year and late last year, you'll know I do that pretty constantly. I'll put the actual computer like way up top and then build something up top so you have a real good view. So yeah, if you're going to build a base here, that's something I recommend. If I was going to sit around here for a lot longer, that's what I would do. But great location. Highly recommend it. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we're at our second location now. And this is a portal, actually, and another crappy park job. I'm going to stop letting Andre drive me around here. So, yeah, portal. So portals are great because they allow you to put in glyphs and travel to various locations in the system. If you know the proper glyphs, you can go to anything you find online, like if you go to the No Man's Sky, the ship exchange or whatever, coordinate exchange, it'll give you coordinates for different rare ships, exotic ships, cool looking multi-tools, all kinds of stuff is listed on there. Freighters, everything. So if you use that at any time, and even if you just want to travel around and go to the center of the galaxy real quick, you can use this and just input the glyphs. That'll take you pretty close to the center of the galaxy. And in this case, and in every galaxy pretty much, it's the one that, we don't have the glyphs here. It's the one that looks like the sun setting, or jellyfish some people call it. The very first glyph will take you pretty close to the center of the galaxy, and from there you'll have a short right there. If you do travel from galaxy to galaxy, you're going to want one of these in every galaxy because a portal will not take you to another galaxy. So if you are in one galaxy and you put in the glyphs for another one, yeah, it's not going to work. So this is another one that I highly recommend. If you don't build by a portal, you'll regret it later on. especially when you find somewhere you want to go or you want to do something interesting. You're going to be like, oh crap, now I got to go find a portal and all that. Now, an easy way to find a portal is to use your exocraft, and we talked about souping one of them up the other day. You'll get in your exocraft and you will scan for an alien structure, and what this will do is locate a monolith for you. You go to the monolith and it'll give you a puzzle. You solve the puzzle. If you solve it correctly, you'll have the ability to put in a relic, like a Gek relic or whatever, depending on the type of system you're in, and it will lead you to a portal location. Now, before you solve that puzzle, you're going to want to do something. You're going to want to slap one of these down and save your progress real quick, because if you do give the wrong answer at the portal or at the monolith, you will not have the ability to take the riddle again. You'll have to locate another monolith. So if you save off, answer the riddle, and if your answer is the wrong answer, you could just come back, restore your save and do it a second time, and boom, there you go. You've got your portal. Alright, let's move on to the third and last one that I recommend. Alright, the third and final location we're going to talk about in this video is going to be right next to one of these big boys right here, the Sentinel Pillar. Why, you might ask? Well, for a couple of reasons. One of them is you can go ahead and stack up missions at various space stations to kill X amount of Sentinels. And when I say stack them, I mean, if you have 10 of those missions running and each of them requires you to kill 5 Sentinels, you kill 5 Sentinels, you get all 10 of those missions done. So it's very, very convenient for that. Another nice reason is each one of these places always has access to a weapon technology, but that's, if the weapon sucks like this one, it's no big deal. It's not going to get any better. So there's that. But also, and let's go on and get out of here, if you initiate combat, that's easy enough to do. Just blow up the pillars. Oh wait, yeah, we were in creative mode for making this video. We'll go back to normal mode. Yeah, if you destroy the pillars, you're going to piss off the Sentinels, and you're going to be able to engage in a fight. And that's, like I said, that's a good way to go ahead and fulfill those missions. But there's another reason for it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the various stages of this fight. I'll bring you back at the very end, and I'll show you why this is handy. Alright, so we got all the way to a level 5 battle, killed the big guy, and now this planet is Sentinel free, temporarily at least. So that's a good thing. And that's what we were hoping for. So some of the benefits from doing that are, you get a ton of good stuff, of course, from killing Sentinels. Let's go to our exosuit here. Well, a lot of it went onto the actual ship itself, but, salvage glass, for instance. You'll get all kinds of little things from killing those guys. You'll get the, let's go over there, hold on. Maximize it real quick. You'll get walker brains, you'll get quad servos from it, hard frame engines, that sort of stuff. And I thought you got, maybe not. At least it didn't happen this time. Yeah. So anyway, that's the benefit of that. Plus, if you had a bunch of those missions stacked up, you'd be able to trade all those in and get all kinds of goodies for that from your local space station. Now, don't forget to clean these up afterwards, and as you're fighting, always pick these up, because these combat supplies will get you some good stuff as you're fighting, and they'll also heal your shields and your health, actually. So if you lose a couple ticks of health, picking those up along the way will help you regain it. But yeah, so those are 3 places I always recommend building bases nearby, just because now I can leave the planet, go somewhere else, come back, and do the whole thing over again. if I was wanting to farm something, whether it be walker brains, quad servos, or just killing a bunch of sentinels for salvage glass because I'm looking for specific items from it, this is where I'd go. Anyway, if you found this video useful at all, please leave a like on it down below, and let me know in the comments some places that you would also recommend building bases. I know there's a ton more. I've got some other ideas, but I'd like to hear from you guys, and maybe I'd do the next video. We'll talk about places that you recommend building bases and why. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.